Much for joining us. The historic Clifford Park grounds will come alive today as the country celebrates its Golden Jubilee anniversary. It's a time Bahamians near and far will reflect on how proud they are to be a Bahamian and where the country is headed in the next 50 years. A number of activities are planned for the historic event of our nation's history. This includes a military tattoo, ecumenical service, a live all-Bahamian concert, fireworks display at midnight, and an Independence Junkanoo rush out at 2 Independence morning. Stay tuned to the ZNS Network for live coverage of the 50th Independence celebrations on Clifford Park, which begin with a pre-Independence show immediately following this newscast. A Golden Award for the Golden Jubilee. More than 100 Bahamians selected for the special Golden Jubilee Independence Award. The honorees are being recognized for outstanding contributions to the country from pre to post-independence. On the list, former Governors Generals, the Most Honorable Sir Arthur Folkes, the Most Honorable Sir Orville Turnquest, Dame Marguerite Pindling, and Dame Ivy Dumont. Former Prime Ministers, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, the Right Honorable Hubert Ingram, leaders of the religious, political, sports, legal, civic, education, business, and community sectors. Awards will be given posthumously to great Bahamians, including the country's first Bahamian Governor General, the Right Excellent Sir Milo Butler, the country's first Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Sir Lyndon Pindling, the Most Honorable Arthur Hanna, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, Sir Cecil Wallace Whitfield, Sir Roland Simlet, the Honorable George Smith, Sir Sidney Poitier, the composer of the national anthem, Sir Timothy Gibson, among many others. The special Golden Jubilee Awards will be formally presented at a ceremony later this year, at which time a special commemorative book containing the honorees' biographies and photographs will be published. Inagua residents reliving an event that led to the birth of a nation some 50 years ago during a flag-raising ceremony marking the country's independence festivities. Desmond Sanders tells us more.
The Independence Golden Jubilee flag relay made its way to Inagua International Airport Saturday morning, the final leg before it arrives in New Providence for the flag-raising ceremony at Clifford Park.
Our Permanent Secretary, Jack Thompson, he was there during the 40th, and he was like, we have to do a flag relay around the islands. And so we started on May 21st. We started in Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera, and then we went to Marsh Harbor, then we went to Bimini and the Bering Islands, and then we went into the Central and South Bahamas, and then we went into the East Bahamas, and now we're in the Southern Bahamas. And so the significance or the importance is actually to touch the island communities with that same flag that will be hoisted July 9th at midnight, bringing in our independence, our 50th independence anniversary.
It was encouraging, enlightening, and the whole 9 yards. They did what they had to do. And the people of Inagua especially were, very grateful that they came down and showed their interest just like the rest of the country.
A vibrant display of national patriotism and unity. Here at the Inagua International Airport, Desmond Sanders, the Bahamas Tonight.
Thanks, Desmond. Residents in the Centerville community treated to a hot, down-home Bahamian breakfast as the country gets set to usher in its 50th birthday. Area Member of Parliament Jomo Campbell says it's an ongoing effort to bring more camaraderie among his constituents.
It's a major milestone for the country, and so we just wanted to make sure we connect with the community, provide some free Bahamian breakfast for the constituents. So we were out here from about 7 a.m. Residents partaking in, grits and tuna, grits and corned beef, some stew fish, stew conch, some boiled fish, so on and so forth. All the nice Bahamian treats normally associated with breakfast.
Well, Equity Bank and Trust Bahamas Limited is celebrating the country's 50th anniversary of independence in grand style. The 50-plus staff have their Caves Village office fully decorated with all things Bahamian. According to Executive Kim Thompson, their celebrations include games for the staff, testing their knowledge of all things Bahamian.
We'll have a Jeopardy where we have to understand what has been taking place in the country in the past. It's going to be a fun event, but it also teaches us and reminds us of what has taken place in history.
Bahamians in the Big Apple also getting in on independence celebrations for the 50th. Here's Consul General to New York, Leroy F. Major.
On Friday, the 7th of July, all Bahamians with roots and our friends were invited to celebrate National Pride Day by wearing our colors. This event will be repeated on Monday, the 10th of July, and on that date, the iconic Empire State Building will be lit in the colors of the flag. On Friday, the 14th of July at 10 a.m., the symbolic raising of the Bahamas flag will be done in a ceremony at the Denny Farrell Riverbank State Park. Friends of the Bahamas and the diaspora at large, after the joy of witnessing the flag raising ceremony, will be invited to attend a reception at the Sofritos restaurant at the same location. Our very own international renowned and celebrated Chef Ellie will delight our palates. And finally, on Sunday, the 16th of July at 10:15 a.m., you are invited to join us as we worship at the St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue.
Also making news tonight, the Bahamas Games officially opened last evening at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. The event saw the parade of competing athletes from all islands in a show of solidarity and excitement. Officials also paying homage to 3 of the Golden Girls who competed in the first games. They also honored Martin Lundy Sr., who has been at the head of the games from inception. Prime Minister Philip Davis declared the games officially open.
As we stand on this significant threshold, I can't help but look back at the visionary who set the wheels of this great institution in motion. Our friend, the late Peter Bethel, had the foresight to see the remarkable unifying power of sports. He knew that through sports, we could bring our people together, bridge our differences, and instill a sense of shared pride and purpose. Today, we are reigniting these games in his honor, and in his vision is more alive than ever. Sports, in its essence, is a unique and powerful force. It's not just about the thrill of the competition or the joy of victory. It's about the shared experiences that bring us together.
Prime Minister Davis said he will be seeking his cabinet's approval to rename the games the Peter Bethel Bahamas Games in tribute to the visionary that brought the games to life. Also in hand, Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Boleg.
As Bahamians, let us rally together and cheer for our athletes as they compete on this national platform. Let's support them as they strive to make us all proud. Let's show them the very spirit, every leap, every throw is a reflection of our strength as a nation. The challenges we face today are the stepping stones of our victories for tomorrow. With every hurdle, we grow stronger. With every setback, we become more determined. Together, we will write the next chapter of our nation's sports history.
Still to come, a drug bust in Mayaguana. Stay with us.
are New Life Natural Company Limited, and we have actually been in the community for now 13 years, serving in the health field. Our diets is probably one of the most poorest diets actually in the Caribbean, and we are really low in the world. As a result of our diet, we are actually inheriting all of these different diseases. So we need to kind of like shift the way how we eat and shift it to eating more healthier food. So we at New Life here, we are trying to change the paradigms. We are actually introducing tasty, healthy options. And so hopefully this SPDC initiative will actually create the awareness, help us to have an understanding of what we are doing, why we are doing it, and help us to begin to shift this paradigm of proper eating, proper dieting, and proper fitness. So our motto is eat well, be well, and let your food be your medicine.
For more information about the Fitness and Wellness Initiative, contact the SPDC at 461-7232.
That's the sound of your car or truck. That's the sound of your horn. Get in gear with an auto loan. RBC makes it easy to get your own.
Get in gear with an RBC auto loan with up to 100% financing, extended repayment at low interest rates.
That's the sound of your car or truck. That's the sound of your horn. Get in gear with an auto loan. RBC makes it easy to get your own.
Visit rbc.com/Caribbean/GearUp. Conditions apply.
The 6th edition of the Bahamas Games are on the way. July 7th through the 15th. Get ready for inter-island sporting competition in the spirit of unity and camaraderie. Which island is gonna win? Our nation, our talent, our games. And look out for the B Games crew coming to your island soon. For more information, call 809-1242 or visit thebahamasgames.org.
Before independence, this was our genesis. Like a sun splitting through darkness to let future in. Great-grandfathers with iron fists, wielding policies that paved possibilities for the next of kin. 07 was a shedding of skin. Now native, but never wavered in our commitment. Before our country turned 50, we were here. 50 years more, helping life, spreading light. BAF for life.
Vaccines protect those we love the most, our children and our grandchildren. I vaccinated my children to protect them. Getting your child immunized can protect them against diseases like polio, measles, whooping cough, and others. So protect your child today by getting them immunized. My grandchildren are vaccinated. You should do the same. Vaccinate your children and your grandchildren and make sure they are safe.
As we celebrate our 50th year of independence, let's move forward to protecting ourselves and each other from vaccine-preventable diseases, upward to achieving the highest vaccination rates in the region, and onward to a safer, healthier Bahamas. We can achieve this together. In New Providence, visit Ann's Town Clinic, Flamingo Gardens Clinic, Elizabeth Estate Clinic, or if you're in the Family Island, visit any of your routine vaccination clinics for vaccines. COVID-19 vaccines are also available.
Are you dreaming of the perfect summer getaway? Apply for a debt consolidation or personal loan to win an airline ticket to Paris, Miami, or New York. Win up to $2,500 in cash and more. For details, call 356-7764 for Nassau, 602-6811 for Freeport, 823-4374 for Abaco.
Fidelity.
Hi everyone, when heading to Florida to shop for your essentials, book your transportation with GoGoFlorida.com. The $100 cash deposit is back and accepted at Fort Lauderdale, Miami, or Palm Beach. Now there are lots of options to choose from, but I like the Tesla X, the electric vehicle, because I don't have to worry about gassing up, or the Jeep Compass seating 5 with lots of space for your luggage or shopping bags. So for the best deals, book now at GoGoFlorida.com. Also available at Bahamas Air Sales Office.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of right. They gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Agape Church cordially invites you to attend an evening of elegance at the retirement banquet for Bishop Helen McPhee, Senior Pastor of Agape Church. The event will be held at the Atlantis Grand Ballroom on Friday, August 25th. Cocktail reception at 7 p.m. Dinner is served at 8 p.m. Tickets are $275 and can be purchased at the Agape Church office. For more information, call 328-6937.
This portion of the news was brought to you by Sun Oil Limited Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
Thanks for staying with us. A major drug bust on the island of Mayaguana. According to Press Liaison Officer Chief Superintendent Kristlyn Skippings, a large amount of suspected cocaine was found on an aircraft on that island. The confiscated cocaine was due to be brought to the capital late this morning, but there was a delay due to circumstances beyond the police force's control. Additional details will be provided in a later newscast. And when was the last time you heard famed cartoonist, Bahamian artist, and musician Eddie Minnis perform? Well, a recent attendees at the Central Bank's Potluck exhibition walked down memory lane with Minnis, who belted out some favorites for guests.
She eat most anything, she eat the garbage. I'm off the road over the road.
Eddie Minnis on the vocals, accompanied by Fred Ferguson and the Montague Quartet. The art gallery at the Central Bank recently hosted the Eddie Minnis Potluck exhibition. Standing room only as scores packed the bank's gallery for the performance of Minnis, an added feature of the evening.
It was very satisfying because, again, it was in honor of the cartoon that I did so many years ago. I did the cartoon from 72 to 81. And it's 5 years with the Guardian, 5 years with the Tribune. And Mr. Voges from the Central Bank thought it would be good to showcase the work in an exhibition like this. So it's quite a thrill for me to see the cartoons again and also to see the response.
The exhibition marking the 40th anniversary of the Central Bank's art program, Minnis was among the first exhibitors, so it was fitting to include him in the anniversary celebrations.
Now, some of the characters and stories you will clearly remember, while others you will rediscover. Certainly you will remember Granny and Fleabag, who were for many years part of our extended family.
Curator Ulrich Voges and his team went through thousands of clippings for the exhibition that will run until August 24th.
A wall for culture. We have a wall for the best of Potluck, the publication from 1973. We have a wall for society and politics. Obviously dedicated an entire wall to Granny and Fleabag.
A fellow cartoonist with Bahamian roots, Alan Jenkins, also taking in all the exhibition had to offer.
Mr. Minnis is just remarkable Renaissance man. He's an amazing musician, political commentator, cartoonist, artist, so it's very inspiring for me as somebody who's trying to dip my toe in a few of these different things. And it also really brings me back to when I used to come to the Bahamas with my parents when I was a kid, and seeing the history, the political intrigue, it's really a wonderful experience.
As for what's upcoming for Mr. Minnis,
I've been encouraged to put these cartoons in the form of a number of books. And also I've been encouraged to put my songs in some songbooks that'll be illustrated and hopefully could be used in the educational system.
As we head to the break, we'd like to thank all of our viewers watching us live on our social media platforms. And just in case you missed the news, be sure to head there to catch up. Stay with us. A check on weather is next.
Disasters strike with little to no warning. We hope for the best, but should be prepared for the worst. And you understand that an always online communication system plays a critical role in business as usual when emergencies occur. At Teleport One, we can prepare your business to operate as normal with our many voice, data, and video solutions. Contact us today and let our team ensure that you operate business as usual. 502-4550 or email sales@teleportone.com.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a Sand Dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving Sand Dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
which of us you choose.
You can pay for goods and services
wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
Shell Unleaded improves your fuel economy, giving increased miles per gallon, allowing you to do more of what you really want. Special additives used in Shell Unleaded improve your engine's efficiency. So go further with Shell Unleaded. Venture out to beaches, Junkanoo, and festivals and bring home memories that will last a lifetime. Shell, fueling journeys that matter.
Now is the time to start living the life you've always dreamed of. Purchase that new car. Consolidate debt. Make your house a home. Or switch your mortgage to lower your monthly payments. And BOB will be with you every step of the way to help you live your very best life. With the lowest consumer loan rates in the country, we are BOB, your bank of solutions.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up now. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is just but when I turn to party, this love and I got me with so boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is just because
Fly free from Nassau. Visit BahamasResidence.com for details.
give me the colors, give me the drums.
March together to come and love your goal. Grammy, what's a common loftier goal?
Well, my sweet one, a common loftier goal is a shared dream that we, as Bahamians, achieve together. It's a vision of unity, progress, and prosperity for all of our beautiful islands. You see, a common loftier goal is about working together towards something bigger than ourselves. It is what we are always striving to achieve. Now, how we get there is by one small step at a time.
But our country is so small.
Well, hon, you'll be surprised what can happen when you believe.
A lot of folks are wondering, what is the Agrarian Awards? It's an award show to celebrate the people who produce the food that feeds the country. So September 16th, we're giving out trophies and money to young farmers, backyard farmers, sheep runners, goat herders, pea pickers, onion planters. Basically, everyone. But we couldn't fit all that on the invite, so we put Agrarian Awards instead. Go to ADOBahamas.org to find out how to nominate your favorite agrarian. The Agrarian Awards, September 16th.
A Agape Church cordially invites you to attend an evening of elegance at the retirement banquet for Bishop Helen McPhee, senior pastor of Agape Church. The event will be held at the Atlantis Grand Ballroom on Friday, August 25th. Cocktail reception at 7 p.m. Dinner is served at 8 p.m. Tickets are $275 and can be purchased at the Agape Church office. For more information, call 328-6937.
With the help of our authorized financial institutions, or AFIs, using sand dollars is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Step 1. Identify your preferred AFI by browsing their websites or contacting them directly. Step 2. Download the free mobile application from Google Play or the Apple Store and then register for a Sand Dollar account. Step 3. Load money onto your mobile app and begin sending and receiving sand dollars or purchasing and selling goods and services.
We are pleased to be
your central bank approved
digital wallet providers.
It does not matter
which of us you choose,
You can pay for goods and services
wherever Sand Dollar is accepted.
We are all in this together.
Visit sanddollar.bs for more information.
From those who are up before the sun. From those who are not afraid to get their hands dirty. From those who earn it from the sweat of their brow. Through cuts and bruises, long hours in the scorching heat. We are dedicated to creating a cleaner Bahamas for all. From those who bleed these colors, just like you. Standing on the shoulders of those who came before us, there's no way we can fail. Although the road was not easy, we got through it together. From every shoreline to every park swing, and we are just getting started. 50 years down, forever to go. Happy Independence, Bahamas. From the Bahamas Public Parks and Public Beaches Authority.
It's time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Jimenita. We have just a few clouds outside of our studios. Temperature a sizzling 91 degrees, relative humidity at 66%. We have south-southwest winds at 13 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,017.7 millibars. That is 30.05 inches, and the pressure is steady. Temperatures around the Family Islands this evening: 88 in Marshall, Abaco, Green Tool Key, and also in Freeport, Grand Bahama. The Berry Islands at 90, 91 degrees in Alistown, Bimini, 90 in Harbor Island. Rock Sandy Lutra at 89 degrees, 90 in Black Point, Exuma. Also in Camps Bay, St. Andros, they register at 90 degrees. Fresh Creek in Central Andros at 91 degrees. 88 in Otterstown, Cat Island, San Salvador, and Rumkey, Georgetown, Exuma. 87, 88 in Ragged Island, Clarence, San Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, McWarner, 90, Acklands, 90. Matthew Town in Agua at 88 in the Turks and Caicos Islands, 87 degrees. Boating forecast tonight through Monday in the northwestern parts of our country. Southeasterly winds at 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. You can anticipate your low tide at 8:06 in the morning, another low tide at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And then for the central and southeastern parts of our country, also through Monday, the winds are a little stronger there out of the southeast at 12 to 18 knots and the wave heights 3 to 6 feet with caution flags in place. As our light pictures showing that little trough continue to push off towards the northeast, away from the extreme northwest Bahamas, but 1 or 2 showers will lurk around Grand Bahama and the Abacos. Our forecast for tonight: clear and very warm. I repeat, clear and very warm. 79 degrees for your low temperature, and tomorrow it's going to be mostly sunny, hot, humid, and high temperature reaching 91 degrees. And when you factor in the relative humidity, that heat index is going to feel more like 106 degrees tomorrow. Extended weather forecast: clear skies, lots of sunshine during the daytime. Hot temperatures, they're going to hold in the low 90s during the daytime, and the same system that will be with us for the balance of this week. Jimenita?
Thanks, Basil. This reminder: be sure to continue tuning in to the ZNS Network for our continued coverage of the Bahamas Games beginning at 10 a.m. on Monday. And that will end the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your #1 news and information network, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching and happy Independence, Bahamas. We now send you over to our 50th Independence pre-show.